Over the past few months, Will Kelly has made a colossal impact on YouTube. My For You page has been absolutely taken over by this man, and not just because his frame fills up the entire screen, no, but because almost everything he does somehow turns into a viral moment. From his outrageous online confessions,
I've kind of come to the conclusion, if you don't eat my ass, we can't have a long-term relationship.
to posting himself locking lips with an Instagram model.
Did we crack?
We did not.
We did not. So we're going with that lie.
We are.
Also causing chaos everywhere he goes, Will Jelly has mastered one thing and one thing only: getting the internet to talk about him. And whether you love him or hate him, one thing is clear: attention creates opportunity. And what do you know, Mr. Will Jelly himself is back again. But this time, he isn't looking for controversy.
I remember one Valentine's Day, I ordered literally as much fried chicken as I could. I ate as much of it as I could. I had the itis. I couldn't even get off the couch. And then I used the chicken grease
To touch myself.
He's looking for love. That brings us to Love on the Scale, a chaotic low-budget dating show where 4 bigger guys and 4 bigger girls compete to find their perfect match. But there's a twist. At the end, the winning couple faces one final decision: split the $10,000 prize money together, or betray their new soulmate, their new beluga whale, and steal every last dollar for themselves. So the question is, will Will Kelly actually find true love? Or is this entire thing about to become one of the biggest disasters the internet has ever seen? So let's find out, because today we're breaking down episode 1 of Love on the Scale.
Birds are chirping. The chefs are already in panic because 8 fat people just showed up wanting food. Welcome to Love on the Scale, where 8 fat people compete for $10,000, but also try to find love.
From the first 10 seconds, you can clearly tell the production team completely gave up. There is no proper intro, no polished graphics, and not even a title card explaining what the show actually is. It feels less like a real show and more like a high school media project filmed the night before it was due, with zero communication between the host, editors, and production team. How are the viewers supposed to trust the host going forward if he watched this back and approved it? Where is the la passion?
Hey, what about communication, trust, la pasión?
We got the flimsy green screen at the host's head literally phasing in and out, and apparently nobody could be bothered to reshoot it. When the production quality is this poor, the viewers assume the rest of the show will just be as bad. You couldn't smooth out the transitions, fix the green screen, or add a title card for a little flair, a little visual euphoria. You've got a show full of big personalities, big people, big chunky people. Give us a feast for the retinas. Instead, the immersion is already gone, and the B-roll somehow makes it even worse. The editors show us multiple shots of an empty swimming pool at night time. What are we doing here? Why are we staring at 3 different angles of a dark, lonely pool instead of seeing the contestants or the actual sets? What makes it worse is they filmed the actual massive pool party. Later in the episode, that energetic footage would have been perfect for the intro, but the producers must have snorted a lovely line of that cocaina, because apparently they decided the empty pool should have its moment in the spotlight and for it to make the final cut. But that's enough of me performing an autopsy on this intro. Let's move on to the rest of the episode, where the host immediately gets the title of his own show wrong.
Welcome to Love on a Scale. Let's meet our first contestant, Diamond.
Oh my god, good. It's so nice. Look at the sun. Hi.
Got you a pizza? Yeah, a whole pizza for you. Yep.
He's trying to seduce me or something. All right.
First, we have Diamond, one of the show's resident hotheads. She has the energy of someone who could start an argument in an empty room and still somehow blame the furniture. She's bratty,
Are you gonna let him talk to me like that?
confrontational, and permanently one inconvenience away from turning the villa into a crime scene.
The second lady contestant, Peachy.
Peachy Garcia. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, at Georgia Peach, and I am here to take it all. I'm here for the $10,000.
Next, you got Princess Peach over here, the soft girl archetype. She speaks gently, looks harmless, and somehow reduces grown men into unpaid personal simps.
I just want a sim.
She has a sinister aura that's kept behind this kitty girl facade. And using this facade, she will capture all the sims like a Pokemon trainer and jump from ship to ship for better loot and opportunity. Reminds me much of that girl from Streaming University.
Your little kitty?
Of course you
Can I
can.
be my master? Okay, call me a little kitty right now.
You my little kitty. You my little kitty.
Let's meet our third lady contestant, Pink.
Hi, I'm Pink, and I live in Tampa, but I grew up in Kentucky, and I am Jack.
How are you? I'm good.
Then we have Pink, who is presented as the flirt of the group. All the girls on the show want to be her. She is that strawberry donut. All the contestants are drooling over like they have just finished a 7-day fast. That lovely, juicy, warm, crisp apple pie that instead of wanting to take a bite, you end up pulling an American pie and just go balls deep inside. Other than that, she doesn't really say much more and just gets smothered by one Mr. Will Kelly,
I feel like we can make a lot of things.
who, as you know, has a fixation, just like Terry Crews, for that white meat.
Tony, hand me my boots because I'm about to go skiing.
D-Mama!
Hi, my name is Gianna. I'm from Inglewood, Florida, but I live in Lakeland now. This is nice as fuck. And I'm here to have a good time and, win some money and grow bigger.
Now, Gianna seems like she's simply there for a lovely little holiday. She's not causing any drama, building storylines, or doing much of anything really. Moving on to the boys. We have the main attraction and possibly the exact reason you decided to click on this video, you silly little sausage. Mr. Will Kelly.
Will Kelly, Chicago, Illinois. I'm here to win some money, maybe get my dick shot. You know what I'm saying? Ideally, that's where this ends up. You know what I mean? I've not seen the women yet.
Love him or hate him, Will understands the assignment better than anyone else in the villa. He knows the cameras are rolling, he knows clips will be made, and he is more than willing to sacrifice whatever dignity he has left in exchange for fame, attention, and another potential recruit for his ever-expanding harem. Now, in the mind of Mr. Will Kelly, he is sitting comfortably at the top of the food chain, and he will do absolutely everything in his power to remain the villa's alpha dog. Scott McCall has got some serious competition here, folks, because Will does not enter a room. He establishes dominance over it like he has been sent there to restore military order. That commanding army sergeant intensity is nothing new either. You can see the exact same energy throughout his Order online content, particularly in the videos where he marches into fast food restaurants to review the meals he says he used to eat when he weighed around 600 pounds.
They're mad at me because I take my shirts off in restaurants. They're mad at me because I'm loud in fast food spots. Why are you mad at me for that? You're not mad at them for selling poison. I'm tired of the haters. Bro. They get mad at me because I walk past them, bro. Bro, it says employees only back here. But I can still come back here, bro. But you're gonna be mad at me. You're gonna yell at me. I don't like how I look. It's not healthy, okay? And the reason I look like this is because of fast food. And I will not let anybody on my watch look like this ever again. Look at me. If you do not want your body to look like this, stop eating fast food. This is my country, sir. Where do I gotta go? You selling poison. You selling poison, bro, but I gotta go. This is my McChicken mukbang. But they'll never be able to quench my hunger. Excuse me, sir, you said what?
If you still wanted the Italian seasoning on there.
I believe I ordered my sandwich about an hour ago. Now we're just figuring out the Italian seasoning
It's
out?
about 7 minutes.
It's 10 minutes? Oh, wow. And this is the problem with content. Once people see you're recording, everybody wants their moments.
And Will Jelly has definitely had his moment in the spotlight, which has massively been seen as negative, horrendous, and deranged. However, he can still bring that energy, and that energy has earned himself a spot at the cookout. But the next contestant, I feel, hasn't earned his spot yet, and has ended up being one of the biggest disappointments I have witnessed. Mr. Zaire Gardner.
Zaire Gardner!
My name is Zaire Gardner. I am from New Jersey.
What the?
He looked like he would be a strong addition based on his social media presence, and I was genuinely happy to see him on the big screen. His videos are nothing short of cinematic masterpieces. Goddamn, Christopher Nolan was shooting bros videos in IMAX theaters way before Odyssey. I mean, come on, look at it. Look at the passion, look at the face, look at the detail, look at the... God damn, well, what are you doing, Zach? It's beautiful, it's creative, it's absolutely tantalizing. But in the actual episode, he has the charisma of a goddamn pufferfish. I expected personality, passion, purpose, Zaire. Instead, I got a guy waiting for someone else to press play.
I was feeling Diamond at first. I thought she was like kind of cute, but then like she started sitting on Kelly's lap and then saying this, then started sitting on what's his name, Yo-Yo's lap and everything like that. So I was like, yeah, nah.
Don't you dare tell me he's just shy. Mr. Swinging says a dick is shy. Don't you piss me off, goddammit, man. I'm crashing out, man. Get off me, I'm crashing out. Next, we have Garb. Garb is here. Finally, we have Mr. Yo-Yo, the class clown that never really got attention for it.
My name is Yo-Yo. I'm from Highlands County, and I'm here for some black bitches, bro. You told me there were black girls. Nice ass I tried to get. But they ain't no black. Bro, what the fuck, bro? Come on, bro.
Yo, fuck this shit, bro.
Sorry about that, bro. I just lost my cool. My ex was black, and I just love black women so much.
He's the guy on a comedy open mic night that is bombing, and the audience is cringing, but he refuses to leave. I mean, even his disrespectful attitude out the gate towards the host to meet all the ladies for a cheap laugh was a very poor taste.
What up, man? Yo, you're strong. Yeah. So I got a pizza for you. You are so good.
Overall, this cast has terrible chemistry. Most of them are contributing absolutely nothing. This is mostly due to the host not giving any direction, prompts, or any instructions at all to these guys. He has just plopped 8 fat people down on the couch and then dipped. And from the interaction, the main characters that have emerged are Will, Diamond, and Yo-Yo. They really shine through and are really carrying this episode on their backs or bellies. Will brings chaos, Diamond brings conflict, and Yo-Yo brings that uncomfortable feeling that just makes you feel all weird inside. Kind of like how the women feel when Will Kelly inevitably swarms and interacts with them.
Yeah, you follow me already, right? I want to know if you like want to hang out, like a date type thing.
I have a boyfriend.
You have a boyfriend?
I don't give up the vibe.
No, you don't.
Sorry.
No. All right, is it like a real boyfriend or is it like?
For 4 years.
Oh, okay. So it's like, all right, it's a real. So I really feel like though we have like a real chemistry.
Now you may be saying, Eisen, you spent such a long time on this intro. My God, can you please shut that big, beautiful, voluptuous mouth of yours that I just want to kiss so bad? But guys, this show is really, really bad. But I will answer your wishes, and we will start with the sit-down portion of this video in which the contestants are sitting down together and actually conversing for the very first time. Now, anything before the introduction of Will Kelly is of absolute no value to us because we as the viewers want to know the answer to the dating dilemma that is plaguing us, right? How to actually seduce a woman. And Will Kelly's been around the block. He knows the female anatomy, right? He has breasts, right? So let's see what we can learn from Mr. Will Kelly with that big fat belly. As he is the only one on the goddamn show that is actually putting in effort with any of the women, even though they may be repulsed by it. He is the only one doing anything, right? Mr. Zaire is saying you're gonna bring some action, huh?
What are you bringing to the show? Dick.
You ain't bringing nothing, bro. You the guy that we take to the goddamn house party and says he's gonna crack all the women. He's gonna do everything goddamn in his power. And then he sits on the couch sipping his drink when any woman comes by. And with this being a dating show, we can take notes on how Will Kelly seduces the opposite sex. So everybody get out your notes app and start typing because Will Kelly is going to show us step 1 of how to be a toxic gordo and implement the toxic strategy of hot and cold.
Other people are coming through, but we'll make room. We'll make room? All right, we can make space? I feel like we can make a lot of things. Come here. Tell me
Damn.
That's how we doing.
You like Lil P?
That's like a fat version.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you right. He is a carbon
I'm in
copy,
love with the emo boy.
Yo, Trey, get off my lap, bro. Don't let the E-boy good. Come on, boy.
Okay, damn. It's fine.
It's cool. No, it is good.
I'm single.
Good. And I'm not.
Any No.
Come here, Pink. What did y'all get to?
As you can see, Will Kelly has masterfully displayed the toxic, hot and cold approach on Diamond. First, he uses his little suave performance with Pink to stir up some jealousy. Then he calls big old Diamond over and makes her sit on his lap to establish dominance. All while ensuring Pink is watching and fully aware of what's happening, even getting her to do a goddamn big old love heart to establish the love between him and Diamond. Man, that boy cold. But the second Diamond makes a comment he doesn't like, Will immediately shuts her down, dismisses her, and turns his attention straight back to Pink, but remaining positioned in between them both, allowing him to still play the perrum like a goddamn skin flip. Y'all are watching, but y'all ain't paying attention to the goddamn game this boy doing right now. And this strategy works perfectly as long as Zaire and Garb continue putting absolutely no goddamn work in with the women. With no competition in sight, Will Kelly naturally establishes himself as the villa's dominant alpha male. However, the moment Yo-Yo is introduced, Will smells danger. Another potential male has entered the ecosystem, one who could dismantle his entire harem empire. When Yo-Yo reaches out to greet Pink, Will immediately stretches his arm out across his woman like a human security barrier, desperately trying to block his handshake.
I already said claim, bro. You good on that?
Because after all, one touch from another man might stimulate her ovaries so violently she might spontaneously implode, causing a big boom in the villa. This is common knowledge and Will is just putting y'all on game. The madman Yo-Yo completely disregards the warning from Will and shakes Pink's hand anyway. Oh my god! He has literally placed his floppy disk on the table and slapped Will Kelly across the face with it. Will Kelly has now been publicly disrespected. And within the alpha male paradigm, key figures such as Princess Azule, Cowboy J. Walker, the Tates, they state that disrespect cannot be tolerated. It must be answered swiftly, aggressively, so that no pipsqueak can make that same mistake again of challenging your authority. Unfortunately, the only acceptable form of retaliation inside Will Kelly's mind is to mount Yo-Yo and dry hump him.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Alright. I hope you don't fuck any of the girls like that, cause what the fuck was that?
Keep how Will Kelly is putting it down on it. He's got Yo-Yo's legs launched up into the air, folded up all crisscross applesauce. One hand at 9 o'clock, the other at 6, gripping firmly onto the grippers like a rear-naked choke. He's gyrating directly on Yo-Yo's booty hole. Is you good, man? Meanwhile, Will's belly and pepperoni nipples are poking through Yo-Yo's legs like beef being forced through a meat grinder. This fornication is outrageous. After Yo-Yo gets his guts thoroughly violated, dominated, his humiliation isn't over. Will Kelly then proceeds to call him
You my sweet bitch.
Yeah.
You my sweet bitch.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yo, you can't let him do this to you, bro. He is literally wiping his sweaty fat hand across your dome piece like you're a goddamn kitty cat after he broke your back like a Kit Kat. The girls have stopped caring about you. They're looking away at the host. The boys are laughing at you. Yo, stand up for yourself. You do not have to be dying on this hill for this comedy bit, bro. You literally got your ass cheeks took.
Come on, Yo-Yo. Even throwing Yo-Yo's leg down like he just gave him the best you ever had. Who you think you is, Will Kelly? John Legend? Thankfully, the host intervenes before Will has another chance to toot Yo-Yo's ass and brings out the s'mores.
Now that all the contestants have met each other, I think this is going to be their favorite part of the night. It's s'more night. Let's go.
We then move through a montage where everybody is eating, laughing, and genuinely enjoying themselves without starting any unnecessary drama. Will, of course, uses this rare moment of tranquility to continue trying his luck with Miss Pink. He even delivers a compliment so generous, so creative, and so overflowing with smooth, irresistible charm that I could not believe that I was hearing. It was absolutely so beautiful to hear.
I'm not trying to be a weirdo, but Pinky's ass was just like, when I see Shorty bounce, like when she walk, that shit just bounce like basketballs, bro. I be knowing God is real, man. Bro, she thick as cold oatmeal, son. You know what I'm saying? As fat as a motherfucker.
You want to talk about cold oatmeal, Will Kelly? Jarvis, let's get a zoom in on titties for educational purposes, as those breasts hang lower than your actual arms. How is that even anatomically possible? One of your nipples droops lower than the other one. You have two different ecosystems. There's one of them semi-skim, the other pasteurized. But Will is not finished. He also films a TikTok with Diamond shamelessly flirting with her for the camera, only to delete it later after watching it back and realizing what an absolute clown he looked like.
Diamond.
Diamond, you think I'm the future?
Definitely not the future of morbid obesity, but yeah, for sure.
I'm your future. What you talking about?
I mean, you said I'm against the weight here, so.
Through all the fun and games, the boys playing with each other's mouths, the host finally brings episode 1 to a close. Will declares that pink is the jam to his peanut butter, seemingly confirming that their beautiful diabetes-inducing romance is officially underway.
Caleb, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I feel like we already coupled up. Am I right?
Oh.
Wow.
Okay. We'll see tomorrow who gets coupled up.
Take a sip so we know it's real.
Don't do it. You don't know what's in there, girl.
Put Molly all in her champagne. She ain't even know it. I took her home and I enjoyed that. She ain't even know it. I got my next goal that I'm praying on. She ain't even know it.
But you know Mr. Will Kelly has pink around one arm and the other arm can't help himself when it comes to dabbling in the white chocolate, i.e. Mrs. Diamond leaving the rest of the group without any maidens for the conclusion of episode 1. And with that, we can finally move on to episode 2, The Whale Tank. Oh, good heavens. Mr. Goofhouse, we are not just gonna skip past that diabolical mess that you call food. I could not believe you signed off on this. How could you prepare a double pancake tower, succulent French toast, tall glasses of OJ, full fat bacon, this little cheese concoction that looks absolutely delectable, and some alien fecal matter? The cameraman even zoomed in just to make sure we throw up. Now, I'm not cultured in many cuisines, but this looks absolutely revolting. It looks like crabs drenched in Alfredo sauce have been sitting at the bottom of the Marina Trench, getting violently molested by isopods. Whatever the hell that is, tag it, put it in a hazard container and send it off for testing, because after it is incubated, you may discover a new life form.
This is a feast! Oh my god!
Welcome to breakfast. It's probably cold, but we're still gonna fuck it up anyway, right?
To be honest, we can skip through most of the breakfast segment because it's basically just boring mumbo jumbo. But I'd be doing you guys a disservice if I didn't give you at least a little taste of the profound intellectual symposium these great minds are conducting over breakfast. We kick things off with a racist stereotype by Miss J.
Fucking watermelon.
Okay.
Bitches love watermelon. It's watermelon season.
Literally.
No, you know who loves watermelon?
Black people. That's what you're gonna say, aren't you?
I was gonna point at him, but you.
Swiftly transition into some low self-esteem issues coming from Mr. Yo-Yo.
Because we're the most attractive in the house.
Excuse me, have you not met me, or?
And the skinny.
Have you not?
Skinny.
What?
That's actually.
Have you not met me?
Is that a chicken?
I thought I was attractive.
Yes,
Am I attractive? Am I attractive?
I'ma eat it.
Then naturally progress to sausage measurements between the boys, and of course some good old-fashioned fat jokes between Garb and Yo-Yo.
Man, we all accept for what we are. I have a small penis. He has a big penis. You're small.
No, my shit's small too, bro.
Oh, you're so small?
No.
Oh, Diamond, come on.
Do you suffer from a lack of a father figure?
You have butter on your stomach, bro. How the fuck do you have butter?
No, it's gravy. That's gravy. That's gravy.
That's even worse. That means your stomach somehow was on your plate. You're so fat, your stomach hangs over your plate.
Wait, you're fat too.
No, I'm not.
And then to put the final cherry on top of this profound symposium, we somehow arrive at a discussion of Will and Miss G talking about giving and receiving head.
My head is crazy, bro.
Oh, your head is crazy?
My head is crazy.
How do you be in it?
No, bro, I don't be in it.
So it's an issue. I actually had somebody do that once, and it sounded like bubbles.
But you're an It sounded like bubbles?
Yeah.
You want fun?
Damn. Like he was like blowing
My
bubbles
coochie.
on my coochie.
That's really fucking
In front of
crazy.
her?
What happened? What the?
Now I got news for you, Miss G. If somebody is blowing bubbles into their coochie, that brother is drowning. Now the one section that I feel we absolutely cannot skip during this breakfast segment is the second step of becoming a toxic gordo. Step 2, rewriting reality to fit your own delusions. At this point in time, you guys may be thinking, just like Zaire pointed out.
When did y'all become a couple?
Yeah.
When did y'all
We
become
are
a
a
couple?
couple. We are.
you?
Yes, How has Will Kelly already coupled up with Diamond at the start of episode 2 when at the end of episode 1 he was already coupled with Pink, calling her his main squeeze and just ready to bang on them bongos at the first chance he had? Well, the answer is right in front of you. Will Kelly has never seen an opportunity to double up that he didn't like. Double up the women, double up the meal sizes, double up the breast sizes, and while we're here, can somebody please explain to me how this man's nipple is nestling in the crevice of his arm like a baby bird tucked safely into its nest? How is that anatomically possible? Well,
you're a specimen.
Will Kelly sizes every opportunity life gives him to double up, but in this next clip, forget doubling up. This man, like his weight, triples down, looking everybody dead in the face and denying the allegations that he was flirting with Miss Pink.
She was flirting with me.
You want to flirt with her? You can say I'm
He was flirting with her right in front of her
I was not
face.
flirting with her. You wild right now.
So to play that game.
No, bro, you don't.
You see, I don't be
I don't want to
flirting.
fight
Hey.
with you because they're trying to see the.
They're trying to separate us. You see, they're trying to divide
Hey,
us.
stop flirting with him.
Hey, Diamond.
Stop.
Pinky, it's
Stop.
making me
I'm very loyal. Just letting you know now. Like I'm a lover boy.
Shut the fuck up, you're a fuckboy, dude.
Are y'all a couple really?
Yeah.
We're together, son.
Okay, eat your ass right now. Eat your ass.
We're officially coupled
Eat your
up
ass right
and
now.
save them.
See, but Pete, that's what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. It don't gotta be official. Why are you getting in between me
Bitch,
and
we're going
her?
out the box. You need to go
Why
out
are
the
you
box.
getting with me and her?
That's why you're permanent. You said you're permanent. You in this house. You're permanent. You in this house. That's why it's the first thing and nobody has to know.
Now, Will stands up for approximately 2 seconds to defend his relationship with Diamond and then immediately has to sit his ass back down. That sudden change in altitude must have sent a shockwave through his entire cardiovascular system. Bro got halfway up and his legs started buffering. His knees looked at each other like... Now, Yo-Yo gets checked by Gorb for speaking out of turn, and again, yo, please, for the love of God, just shut your dumb ass up and let them speak. We finally have some actual couples drama. I've been waiting for this. Nobody else in this villa wants to couple up properly. Nobody pulls anybody to the side for a serious conversation. Nobody communicates. So when Diamond finally confronts Pink, I'm thinking, yes, finally, content, confrontation. I genuinely wanted to hear what Pink was gonna say. Is she rattled by Diamond confronting her? Does she back down? Does she stand her ground? Does she tell Diamond she's completely insane? Or does Pink genuinely believe she's that warm apple pie cooling on the windowsill that every guy within a 5-mile radius smells and starts levitating and floating towards her by the nostrils? I don't have the goddamn answers because every time the conversation gets within touching distance of something interesting, Yo-Yo launches himself into the middle of it with absolutely nothing of substance. It's like he's got an internal alarm clock. I haven't spoken in about 12 seconds. I need to say something dumb. Shut up, Yo-Yo. And this man starts talking about Will eating Diamond's ass. Right, fine. You know what? Let's indulge this, right? Let's enter Yo-Yo's cinematic universe for a moment because you've clearly spent more time visualizing this scenario than you spent thinking about whether it makes any sense. What exactly are you imagining here, Mr. Yo-Yo? Will Jelly suddenly gets possessed by the spirit of lust? His pupils dilate, some Barry White starts playing from nowhere, and this man just sweeps every plate off that enormous dining table, launches Diamond onto it, and immediately starts going to town on her? Yo-Yo, look at the goddamn table. Actually take a look at it. Do you see how many plates are on that long ass thing? We've got plates, cups, cutlery, bowls, half-eaten food, condiments, random glasses, the entire continental breakfast. You're talking like Will can sweep everything off the table onto the floor in one motion. No, we're looking at least 7 to 8 minutes of preparation minimum, and let's be realistic here. The boy ain't moving fast. He isn't exactly moving at Formula 1 pit stop speeds. Let's say he clears that left side of 3 minutes. Wonderful. Now he has to walk around the table to get to that right hand side, because if he tries to reach over the table, his enormous titties have that gravitational force. He's just gonna end up flopping onto the table like a fish out of water. And who is gonna lift him off it? You? Garb? The cameraman? Nobody volunteered for this, bro. Now, we're assuming everybody survives all of that. The plates are cleared, the Diamond has her ass tooted up on the table, and Will gets started licking her down. Now, what are you doing, Yo-Yo? You're just standing there. You wanna watch, you sick freak? And are you judging them? Because I'm picturing Yo-Yo standing in the corner with a clipboard, stopwatch in one hand, rubbing his belly with the other like some deranged Olympic official. 7 minutes, 32 seconds, excellent form, tremendous commitment, lovely use of the swivel technique, it's marvelous, the strong positioning, the excellent enthusiasm, a few minor technical errors around minute 5, but overall, that is great ass eating. And after all that, how does any of that prove Will loves Diamond? What exactly is the connection here, Yo-Yo? Because he's willing to boldly travel to places where other men have feared to tread? Is that love now? Yo-Yo is talking like Will needs to prove how much he wants Diamond. Meanwhile, Will, being the toxic gordo who he is, doesn't even want Diamond in the villa anyway.
Bro, I think I'm gonna go with the shorty outside. I can get with Pinky. Real soon. Bro, like, she cool and all, but she wanna funky and she's like, my man. Like, we're not even coupled up yet. Like, I did not know that was the vibe until she started saying that. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, it's not crazy.
And then she has like this weird, like, I don't know, she's just a lot, you know what I'm saying? You're a lot, not talking body-wise, talking about in general, you a lot.
Zaire, bro, you are doing a lot right now. You are wearing a floaty in the shallow end of the pool. You're not going anywhere, bro. Why are you gripping the stairs like you're hanging off the side of the Titanic? Now, some of you might be genuinely shocked at how blatantly Will is just rewriting history here. He's painting Diamond as clingy, then has the audacity to say, I didn't even know it was the vibe like that. We all saw that TikTok you deleted of you spitting game to her, bro. You're not slick. The internet has receipts. You coupled up with her, you defended the relationship, you gave her every reason to believe you were her man. And now you don't want anything to do with her. He is so cold-hearted. And here is the slimiest part of Mr. Will Jelly. Will isn't saying any of this to Diamond, he's saying it to the boys while Diamond isn't there, planting seeds of doubt about whether she should even stay. And that is the divide and conquer game plan. Isolate Diamond from the conversation, control the narrative, recruit the boys, and make her the problem. And it's easy to make Diamond the problem because she's just so argumentative. And if you think I'm reaching about Will wanting Diamond out of the villa, he says it himself.
I'll just ask you guys this, bro. Can y'all please vote out the person you know I want to be, that I'm voting out? Could y'all do that for me?
Who is that person saying?
Diamond, can you please vote out Diamond? Sure, bro. Yo, what's up with you, bro?
Zaire's face is just so animated, but Will is not laughing. And if asking softly doesn't work, Will is gonna come at you hard.
Who you voting out?
Diamond,
Who you voting out?
Diamond, I got you.
One more time. Who the fuck you voting out?
Not Diamond.
I'm glad you fucking know it. Fuck. Yo, get the fucking camera on my face, man.
With Zaire and Garb on the team, Will then hollers at Yo-Yo like he 50 Cent for a good old chat.
I think we should vote Diamond out today.
Oh no, we're definitely getting that bitch out.
Yeah, bro. She's doing way too much and she's hurting my game at this point. She's hurting my game at this point, bro. So I'm saying, let's get Diamond out.
That's cold-blooded.
Look, bro, which one you want? You want Peachy, right?
Oh yeah, I would want Peach. Or
all right.
to be honest,
I want Pinky.
You want Pinky?
So you go for Peachy. We're gonna get Diamond out. We're gonna get one of those dudes out, and then he can have whatever that one girl's name is.
That one girl's name is Mrs. G. Willie. Put some respect on her name, bro. She's invited to the cookout, man. But there you have it, guys. Diamond's getting pushed out, and that woman that he really desires is Miss Pink. There's just one tiny problem. The only guy Pink actually seems to be interested in is Garb. So what if Will wants Pink? Garb has gotta pack his bags. Then look at the rest of the board. Miss G already been invited by Zaire to the cookout. Congratulations, those two basically off the board. And Yo-Yo fixing to have himself some peaches. Yo-Yo, get your ass and peaches off the board. Y'all keeping up with the master plan? Cause Will Belly is out here rearranging the entire villa like he's playing romantic chess. Diamond off the board, Garb eliminated, Pink left wide open and ready for the tackle. And look at him now, cutting through the water towards Pink like Moto. Moto just spotted Glory across the watering hole. Goodness, girl, you're huge.
When it's time to choose, like, whatever, just keep me in mind. That's all I'm asking.
Alright.
Is that okay?
I'll keep you in mind for sure. I'm off.
Alright. You see that? That's smooth shit. That's real nigga smooth shit, alright?
I know it was very hard to hear what these two lovebirds were actually saying. Between the heavy breathing, the splashing, and the constant tidal waves being generated every time Will's visceral fat started gyrating. But underneath all that aquatic interference, Will slips Pink one very important message. When it comes time to choose a couple, just keep me in mind. And there it is. After all the trials and tribulations, Will Jelly's master plan is finally complete. Diamond's been painted as clingy, Garb's now an obstacle for Will to take over, and Pink's been approached privately. Will has successfully planted himself in the back of her mind for the next recoupling. Divide and conquer. Mission completed. Grab yourself a turkey leg and start chomping. Good job. Oh, so he thought. Yeah! We finally get an actual coupling ceremony in the next segment. Something this show probably should have done from the goddamn beginning, considering half these people have spent 2 episodes communicating exclusively through eye contact and breakfast arguments. One by one, the contestants get chosen. Yo-Yo and Peaches, Zaire and Miss G. The numbers keep dropping until only 4 people remain. Garb, Pink, Diamond, and Will goddamn Kelly. Oh my goodness gracious. Will, Pink is right there. Garb is the only obstacle remaining after all that scheming, after all that hot and cold bullshit, after all that divide and conquer tactics, all that swimming through the pool like Moto. That apple pie is within reach. Will can practically taste victory. But then the host turns to Diamond and gives her the chance to choose.
We have Diamond! Alright, Diamond.
I'm gonna choose Big Daddy right here.
Everything.
all that plotting, all that maneuvering, all that work trying to position himself for Pink for goddamn nothing. Look at his face, he's distraught. Look at his face, he's distraught.
Diamond looks good. She's pretty and all of that. But I was hoping for Pinky.
I don't remember anyone's name, so if I had the first pick, I mean, I don't think I would choose any different.
There are no other connections to explore. It's me and Pinky. That's what it was supposed to be, all right? Have you seen her ass? Her shit is, and I just want to,
So the couples have finally been officially arranged. Fantastic. Now the host decides the next logical step is to send these newly formed lovebirds on their first romantic dinner date. But Mr. Goofhouse Productions must have had too many alien fecal matter crab cakes, because he decides the group should have their beautiful romantic dinner date at the breakfast table with everybody together.
Now that you guys are all coupled up, I thought it would be awesome to have your first date all together.
And you already had the perfect location for this dinner date, sitting right outside. It's the pool! Instead of asking your cameraman to film that exact empty pool at night for your trash-ass B-roll, why not use him to capture some actual romantic moments between the contestants? You've already got the location, the pool looks decent at night, so set up their first proper date there, Mr. Goofhouse. One small table, 2 chairs, a tablecloth, a couple of candles, few flower petals scattered around, maybe some cheap fairy lights in the background. And that is it. Bring each couple up for 10-15 minutes max, sit them opposite each other and actually let these guys date. 1 table, 4 rotations. That shouldn't be difficult for you, Mr. 10,000 big bucks. And now your cameraman actually has something worth filming. Get the close-ups, reactions, awkward silences, little bits of flirting. You can hear the guys' game, see who's smooth, who's awkward, who's genuinely attracted to their partner. More importantly, we can actually learn something about these people. But on a dating show, we can't have that, can we, Mr. Goofhouse? There's no heart-to-heart conversations, no deep love being formed, and the host has failed in facilitating this, so there's nothing engaging us as the viewers. The host also doesn't know how suspense works, because explain the coupling ceremony to me. You've specifically decided to state that only the girls are choosing their couples.
As always, ladies go first. We're gonna pick their name from a hat, and then the ladies get to choose which guy they want.
There are 4 girls in the lineup, which means there are 4 goddamn names in that head that you keep spinning your hand around in. If all 8 contestants were in there, I could at least understand 8 names anybody could be called. But there's 4. And it gets worse every round because the number keeps shrinking. 4 becomes 3, 3 becomes 2. And this dumbass still closing his eyes and rummaging around like there's a hidden compartment at the bottom. What are you searching for? A surprise 5th girl? The goddamn Willy Wonka golden ticket? There is no suspense here in this trash ass show. Now there is only one massive caveat to everything I've just said. The host reveals that the inspiration behind the spaghetti tacos actually came from iCarly.
Yeah. It's from one of my favorite shows, iCarly.
I genuinely love that. I grew up watching iCarly. What a lovely show that was, man. Carly Shay, Spencer Shay, Gibby. If you watched iCarly growing up, let me know in the comments what your favorite episode was. And your favorite character of mine was Spencer. But my favorite episode is probably the episode where Zaire relentlessly defends the entire legacy of iCarly from Diamond's brutal verbal assault on it. Apparently I missed that one growing up.
More feminine than this one, this one, and that one. I'm sorry about iCarly. Who gives a fuck about iCarly? Fuck iCarly.
Shuddy, we're done. Don't you dare talk about iCarly like that! Keep your mouth shut about iCarly! iCarly is our Lord and Savior! Shut your mouth! Control your woman! She's not mine. Control your woman! Not mine, bro. I'm done.
Zaire has spent this entire show in La La Land, barely pursuing anybody, barely reacting to anything, but apparently disrespecting iCarly is where this man finally discovers emotion. Zaire, I take it back. I said you didn't belong on this show, but if defending the honor of iCarly is the one thing that wakes you up from your slumber, then brother, for once I am standing beside you, man. Give me that. And Diamond got so flustered watching Zaire passionately defend a TV show that she looks over at Will like...
Can you imagine?
iCarly has somehow become the final straw in Will Kelly's relationship. Diamond completely crashes out and screams while she's leaving the villa. And you just know Will is internally fighting the biggest smile of his life. The toxic Gordo master plan has somehow completed itself without him lifting a finger. Diamond's walking out, freedom is approaching, and Pink is still in the villa ready for the tackle. And Will can't resist channeling his inner bad baby.
Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch.
And I'm not gonna lie, Diamond's crash out is actually hilarious to listen to.
You didn't season the fucking ground beef.
and Diamond proceeds to give this man a piece of her mind.
Yeah, I'm leaving because you lost the star of the show. You should have seen the fucking ground beef and the taco. Who the fuck eats spaghetti with no seasoning on the ground beef? You're treating me like a fucking animal. I've been on Dr. Phil. I was on Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil.
He wasn't really a big one. This one was a big one, and then this one was a really big one.
You're not answering my questions.
Do you think Dr. Phil would give me fucking unseasoned ground beef? No, they put me at the Roosevelt. They season everything at the fucking Roosevelt. I should have room service, okay? Room service. I deserve room service.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Okay?
You don't have to leave, though.
I'm leaving. I'm scared.
Let's go. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Who in the hell is this NPC? An intonation of this country ass side character spawned from. He's got the mullet, got the tats. Been hunting ducks before breakfast, knocked back a couple of Coors Light for lunch. Keeps a packet of Marlboro Reds in the right pocket, a pocket knife in the left. Goddamn, got a viper tat. You know that's what I like to call his cock. Goddamn, Diamond, you been saying my man this whole goddamn show, but you had a little yeehaw side piece on the side.
I'm leaving. I'm scared.
Let's go. I don't know what the fuck happened. Are you sure? Yeah. You're taking the cooler too? What's this here? Get out the fuck out of the way!
Bro, there was nobody in your way. You must have been knocking back a few too many of them Corona Lights. That boy drinking and driving a straight Southern Belle. But eventually the getaway vehicle crawls off into the distance. And that's actually a massive problem for Mr. Goofhouse Productions. Because now we're one contestant down. The numbers are uneven, a little bit of that 6-7 action. Rather than finding another woman, the host decides there's only one possible solution remaining. One of the boys has gotta go.
It's Will. They got rid of Will Kelly, goddammit. Is you shitting me, man?
See that, bro? See that shit? I don't give a fuck about this, bro. I'm the biggest dog in the league. Y'all hitting me. What is wrong with you, bro? What is happening to me?
I'm very sad about it.
I can't believe they actually got rid of Will Jelly. You don't realize this man was actually providing value to your show. Will was making moves with the women, he was bouncing between Pink and Diamond, he was pulling the boys aside for conversations, he was lying, denying, scheming, creating arguments. Bro practically gave me enough material to write the entire Toxic Gordo manual. Whether you liked him or not, he was doing something. Now look at your remaining lineup. Yo-Yo's been dedicating himself to Peaches, Zaire has missed Trouble Size Wendy, Will would have immediately gone after Pink, and there are your three couples. Instead, you eliminate the one guy actually creating storylines. Getting rid of Will Kelly might genuinely be one of the worst production decisions you've made so far. And considering I've watched you manufacture suspense using 4 pieces of flimsy paper and a hat, that's saying something. But our time has come. Will Jelly, the Toxic Gordo, the chicken grease Casanova. He arrived promising romance, he pursued Pink, coupled with Diamond, went back to Pink, denied everything, watched Diamond escape the villa, and somehow after surviving all of that, they voted you out. The master plan has failed, the Toxic Gordo manual has officially been closed, but never forget, Will, you may have lost Diamond, you may have lost Pink, you may have even lost the chance at those 10,000 big bucks, but you gained something even more meaningful. 40 minutes of my goddamn video, and for that I salute you, Will Jelly. Now get out the goddamn villa.
So hard to say goodbye to yesterday. What? Alright, I'm out.
My heart breaks for you, Will Kelly.
I'm out. Fuck your heart. And fuck you too. Fuck you all.
Before we wrap this up, quick disclaimer. Obviously, this entire video has been made in good fun. The jokes, the nicknames, all of it is commentary on what we have saw in the show. Don't send any hate to any of the contestants or anybody involved in making it. At the end of the day, these are real people who put themselves on camera for our entertainment. And whether I roasted them or not, they gave me plenty to talk about. And Mr. Goofhouse himself, I'm sure he'll take this criticism on the double chin, learn from this experience, and continue his noble pursuit of creating bigger and better dating shows. This was a first attempt. Maybe the next one has better dates, better production, more opportunities for the contestants to actually get to know each other, and hopefully a larger budget in which they can have contestants actually sit together on a table and have a one-on-one conversation. And who knows, maybe one day I'll be sitting here reviewing season 10 thinking, damn, Plumpy Mofo actually learned how to make a dating show. Until then, that's it from me. No hate, all jokes. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, you already know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.